Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Sister Wives universe has been turned completely upside down as shocking new details emerge about what many fans are now calling the $2.1 million Coyote Pass heist, a scandal so explosive that it has pushed Janelle Brown and Christine Brown into the spotlight as the two women who may have finally brought Kody Brown and Robyn Brown's carefully constructed financial narrative crashing down. For years, whispers behind the scenes hinted that the Coyote Pass property, supposedly the grand centerpiece of Kody Brown's dream of unity, was never about family at all. According to new insider claims, it was a calculated maneuver, an elaborate illusion, and a financial chess move that may have disproportionately benefited Kody and Robyn while quietly draining resources from the other wives. Now, in a twist that fans have been waiting for, Janelle and Christine are done keeping quiet, and the truth they're allegedly revealing is blowing the polygamous facade wide open. The drama, betrayal, and alleged double dealings have created a tidal wave of speculation as the Brown family fractures further than ever before. According to sources close to the Brown family, the root of this shocking meltdown goes all the way back to 2018, when the Browns uprooted their entire lives from Las Vegas and relocated to Flagstaff, Arizona. At the time, Kody insisted the move was necessary, spiritual, and financially smart. But hindsight paints a different picture, and it's becoming clearer that the real motive behind this cross-state migration may have been to give Kody and Robyn more leverage over the family's finances. The $820,000 combined sale of the Las Vegas homes, which fans originally believed would be used to fully pay off the sprawling Coyote Pass acreage and begin building homes for each wife, allegedly vanished under mysterious circumstances, leaving the land unpaid for and causing years of conflict. Meanwhile, Janelle, ever the responsible, practical one, threw every penny she had into building on Coyote Pass, draining her savings and putting her dreams on the line. But now, as new documents and family testimony come out into the open, it appears Janelle may have unknowingly funded a project that disproportionately benefited Kody and Robyn while offering little security to herself. This is where Christine enters the story, and this is where it gets messy. Christine, who left the family in 2021, has been vocal about the unfairness she felt at the time. But until recently, she kept relatively quiet about the financial details. However, according to new insider leaks, Christine now feels empowered to speak out. She is allegedly warning Janelle that the financial discrepancies were not accidents, not oversights, and certainly not misunderstandings. According to these claims, Christine believes Kody and Robyn orchestrated a long-term plan to legally secure the majority of the land under their own names while leaving Janelle and Mary with far smaller parcels and fewer rights, allegedly creating a future where Kody and Robyn could dominate the property and its profits. And then comes the bombshell. Christine reportedly believes the actual value of the parcels intended for Kody and Robyn has ballooned to over $2.1 million due to recent land development interest in Flagstaff, turning what was once theoretical equity into real, tangible wealth, while Janelle and the other wives were left with little to nothing. Fans who have watched the show for years remember how Kody would often insist that Janelle owned the most land, but insiders now claim these statements may have been manipulative smoke and mirrors designed to calm her down when she questioned the financial imbalance. In truth, according to people familiar with the land distribution, the parcels Kody and Robyn secured were not only larger but strategically located in areas that could be resold or developed for far greater profit. Meanwhile, Janelle remained stuck in an RV, battling harsh winters and trying to convince herself that Kody would eventually help her build. But instead of helping, insiders claim Kody used the unpaid land as a weapon, guilt-tripping Janelle and insisting she wasn't grateful enough, wasn't committed enough, or wasn't obedient enough whenever she raised questions. Now, with Christine by her side bolstering her confidence, Janelle is reportedly calling out the facade and exposing Kody's years of gaslighting and financial misdirection. And where is Robyn in all this? According to sources, Robyn has been melting down over fears that the public is finally connecting the dots. For years, she has painted herself as the victim, the peacemaker, the wife who just wants everyone to get along. But behind the scenes, according to the allegations surfacing now, Robyn was allegedly instrumental in the creation of the LLCs and property documents that quietly shifted financial power toward herself and Kody. She reportedly insisted on her name being attached to multiple parcels, far more than viewers were aware of, arguing that she needed security for her children. Now, as Janelle and Christine supposedly work together to question everything, Robyn is said to be panicking at the thought of the public labeling this as a heist, a dramatic term that fans online have already embraced. The explosive tipping point reportedly came during a recent off-camera family meeting where Janelle, encouraged by Christine, confronted Kody over the actual financial breakdown of Coyote Pass. According to sources speaking anonymously, Janelle demanded transparency, asking for full documentation, payment records, and legal paperwork showing exactly who owned what. Kody, caught off guard, allegedly became furious, accusing Janelle of betraying the family and allowing Christine to poison her mind. But Janelle held her ground, and what followed was a heated argument that insiders say was unlike anything the family has ever seen. Kody reportedly stormed out, Robyn burst into tears, and Christine, never one to shy away from saying what she thinks, told them, "This is what happens when you lie for years." Those words, insiders claim, are now echoing through the entire family. But here's where the story takes an even darker turn. Reports claim that after the confrontation, when Kody realized he had lost control of the narrative, he began blaming everyone but himself. He allegedly accused Janelle of being financially irresponsible, even though she was the one wife who consistently worked full-time, paid her own bills, and invested heavily into the land. He reportedly accused Christine of coming back to stir up trouble, despite her only goal being to protect Janelle. He allegedly accused Mary of not being supportive, even though Mary had been excluded from the land entirely and has little to lose at this point. And most disturbingly, insiders say he claimed Robyn was the real victim, framing her as the person who sacrificed the most, despite her being the one wife who has the biggest house, the most security, and the closest legal ties to Kody. Fans online have been dissecting every detail, and the reaction has been swift and unforgiving. Many are calling for a legal investigation, arguing that if Janelle's and Christine's claims are true, then Kody and Robyn may have used family funds in an unethical, if not illegal, manner. Some viewers point out that TLC cameras never followed the money trail, despite Kody constantly talking about finances, budgets, and building plans. Others wonder if Kody's increasingly erratic behavior on camera over the years was tied to the pressure of keeping his financial schemes hidden. Meanwhile, Janelle has become the fan favorite once again, with thousands praising her bravery for standing up to the man who robbed her of years of savings, emotional security, and marital stability. Christine, now remarried and thriving, appears to be stepping into a role nobody expected. The truth teller, the whistleblower, the woman who refuses to let Kody rewrite history. She reportedly told Janelle that the reason she left was not just spiritual or emotional, it was financial. According to these allegations, Christine claims she discovered the early signs of the heist years before leaving the family, but stayed silent to keep the peace. Now, with nothing to lose and everything to expose, she is allegedly helping Janelle understand the full scope of what really went on. Fans believe that if Christine had not stepped forward, Janelle might still be hoping for construction on her land that would never come. As for Mary, sources say she is quietly observing the chaos with a mixture of relief and disbelief. After being sidelined for years, pushed out emotionally, and eventually left with no property stake of her own, she may finally be seeing the truth behind her decades of isolation. Some insiders claim that Mary feels validated, that her long-standing suspicion that Kody favored Robyn above all else was not only accurate, but understated. She reportedly feels sympathy for Janelle, who is only now discovering what Mary has known for years. When it comes to Kody's loyalty, fairness has never been part of the equation. While the dust is still settling, one thing is clear. The Sister Wives story is entering its most explosive chapter yet. The alleged $2.1 million Coyote Pass heist has sparked a crisis that Kody cannot charm, manipulate, or spiritualize his way out of. Janelle and Christine have united, not just as former sister wives, but as women determined to reclaim their financial narratives and expose the truth they believe has been hidden for too long. Fans are now demanding answers. The Brown family is in full meltdown mode, and the future of the entire Sister Wives franchise hangs in the balance. If what insiders are saying is true, Kody and Robyn may have finally been outsmarted, and the two women who once stood quietly by their side are now the ones holding the receipts, the truth, and the power to bring everything to light. The fallout from this alleged $2.1 million Coyote Pass heist is growing by the day, and those closest to the Brown family say the tension has reached an all-time high. As Janelle and Christine push forward, determined to expose what they believe happened, Kody is reportedly scrambling to regain control before the narrative spirals completely out of his hands. He has allegedly reached out to several extended family members, pleading with them to publicly defend him, insisting he did everything by the book, and that any claims made by his former wives are misunderstandings blown out of proportion. But according to insiders, even those who once sided with Kody are distancing themselves, saying they can no longer ignore the mounting inconsistencies in his story. Some believe that the land records alone speak volumes, showing exactly how ownership shifted over time and how decisions consistently benefited Kody and Robyn more than anyone else. Meanwhile, Robyn is reportedly falling apart emotionally, convinced that the world is turning against her. She is said to be terrified that fans will now label her the mastermind behind the scandal, a title she has spent years avoiding while publicly playing the role of the overwhelmed, innocent wife. But behind the scenes, insiders claim Robyn always had more access to the family's legal and financial documents than the other wives, making the growing accusations much harder for her to deny. At the same time, TLC producers are reportedly circling the drama like hawks, desperate to capture every detail for the upcoming season. They see the unfolding chaos not as a family tragedy, but as a ratings goldmine, and sources claim they've been urging family members to film confessionals that dig deeper into the Coyote Pass controversy. Janelle, however, is said to be hesitant about allowing producers to twist her story. She wants the truth out, but she doesn't want it sensationalized to protect Kody's image. Christine, on the other hand, is allegedly ready to let it all air, telling producers that she has held her tongue for too long and will not be silenced anymore. Fans are now speculating whether this scandal will mark the end of the Sister Wives franchise or breathe new life into it, but one thing is certain: the Brown family will never be the same. The alleged financial betrayal has carved deep cracks into relationships that were already fragile, and with Janelle and Christine united like never before, the power dynamics have shifted permanently. The world is watching, the truth is surfacing, and Kody Brown may be facing the greatest reckoning of his life.